Hello, girls and boys, cats and dogs, ghosts and aliens.
That was a try?
No.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. Once again.
Hello, girls and boys, cats and dogs, ghosts and aliens.
Hello. Nice to see you again. Are you ready to detect some ghosts? Because we are.
So, let's ghost.
At around 9 a.m. on a Monday morning, a teenage girl named Mildred Neva wakes up to find her dog snuggled up on her blanket. Rarely does her dog ever do this. For once, her dog has finally chosen to nestle up in bed with her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something happens that leaves her extremely terrified. After looking closely at the footage, she saw it. This is what she caught. According to viewers, it now makes sense as to why her dog had suddenly decided to snuggle up in bed. Either someone or something was in the room. The only other person inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever, or whatever this might have been, is completely unknown to Mildred. They just seem to appear out of nowhere, before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred, but it's the zoomed-in screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night. As many viewers have noted,
I wonder if this isn't Mildred's sister and she's not there in the bed. That's just a roll with the
Just a
Bed
few bed sheets rolled in a human shape. Something.
something about this image makes them feel immensely uneased. They don't know what was captured, but they think it's best if Mildred and her sister slept elsewhere. While Mildred has made no further videos regarding this clip, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was captured in this footage. Just who or what was this?
I'm not convinced.
Me too. I'm not convinced.
Yes, because the story with the dog, I know that people sometimes claim that dogs behave differently, and by this behavior they judge that something is wrong, which sometimes for sure it's true. Some the dogs can detect some stuff going on, like with the health stuff, like people are having some heart attacks, but
It's not even the case here. The dog is just chilled, right?
and this is the thing, that the dog is just on the bed, and they say that the doggy never slept in the bed, and this is a lie. All the dog owners say that their dogs don't sleep with them, but then during the night
They do.
we know the case from our own experience. I know what I'm talking. So no ghost detected, just sister.
In this next video, two friends are chatting inside a car when they immediately go silent upon noticing something strange in a building nearby. Now, the first half of this footage doesn't really show anything peculiar. All that's seen is someone who for some reason is walking back and forth in the privacy of their own home. Although spying on someone who they don't know is already strange enough, it's the following detail that both friends find very strange. Whoever this is pacing in a way that they've never seen before. They don't seem to be walking, as they mention. Watching closely, they continue to record, when suddenly they see this.
Come on, very excited.
porque no es que sube y baja así
Okay, this is weird.
This is weird as hell.
Just when they thought that things couldn't get stranger, this happens. Out of nowhere, the person inside this building begins to pace back and forth, but extremely fast. It almost seems a little too fast for anyone to be able to do. The two friends watch in disbelief, feeling creeped out by this eerie sight. Whoever, or whatever this might be, appears to be moving at a speed beyond human capacity. While there has yet to be an update as they plan to reach out to the supposed person who lives there, both friends remain unsure as to who, or even what, was caught on camera.
Ooh la la.
That's weird. And I just have this on my mind that I would immediately go to this house and, knock on the door, try to check who lived there, show the footage. I would do this.
And me and Doggy, you know what we would do? We would go home.
Boring.
Actually, this is very weird. Like the same person, because it looks like the same person all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say someone is a bit having some problems with themselves, like people have a lot of conditions, not to offend anyone, and some people are going like, have this nervousness, but the speed and how many times, and it's at some point it getting even faster, like super fast. Ooh, I think that number 7 went with true ghost detected. We'll see what's next.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's ghost.
Damn it. Let's go. Pardon.
Now, the following video was submitted to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They further mentioned they took this video in 2017 with an old phone, which might explain why the footage isn't of the highest quality. But HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing. It was during a video call with someone that they caught this. They state that the person they were talking to wanted to see the mess inside their godmother's house, as apparently it was pretty messy. But unbeknownst to them, it wouldn't just be the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else. This is what was caught.
She's a straight hoarder. You should get this when I get home. Like, watch. She's got problems. Can you see this yet?
Huh?
You can't see this yet, can you?
Oh, I think so.
Hold on. She's got, I don't know. She's got a lot of money. She's just, like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
No, I can't. It says that it's interrupted.
Like, she keeps everything. She's really well off too, but
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
hold on. She's got a lot of money.
I can't
She's
see a
just,
shit.
like, she's really cheap and she
Me
keeps
too.
everything. This is her house.
Like something out of a horror movie, a pale-like face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing. It appears for only a few seconds, during which the face can be seen moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is
I'm
turning
still
towards
missing
the
it.
camera. It seemingly stares directly at the person recording, as
can be
if
anything.
letting them know that they're watching. Not sure as to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in 2001, but ever since then, strange things have happened. While some believe that this may have been his spirit, others believe that something else was captured. Regardless, whatever had been there has yet to be known. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I will let you know.
He wants to know our thoughts, please.
No ghost detected, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it. But what it's not nice, I have to say, that like he was showing the house of the old women who apparently have a problem with some known condition as a gatherer. There are some people who have this problem that they are gathering stuff. They are buying, gathering, finding things, and they are. I think so. This is the case because it looked like the house was full of stuff. So the only thing we detected is not being nice towards old women who apparently died, as far as I understood. But we are not here to talk about conditions. We are here to talk about ghosts, and no ghost was detected.
No ghosts.
No, sorry.
Now, this next video takes place inside a clinic where a couple of nurses swear that something unexplainable was caught on camera. This footage was captured by a staff member who likes to document funny moments that happen at work. But despite having plenty of footage of employees having fun, it's the following video that they can't stop thinking about. On November 14 of 2023, Jenna DeSormu takes out her phone to record what she thinks is a child's voice coming out of nowhere. No children are ever present at this clinic, which didn't make sense to Jenna as to why she was hearing a kid's voice. She takes this video and captures this.
I mean, that was clear though. Like, that was super clear.
Here it goes again.
Super clear.
Here it goes again.
Do you think it's funny? Yeah. Stop it. And then the freaking phone rings.
Within the clinic, a barely audible voice is heard coming from somewhere. It's distinctive enough to know that it's no one else's voice, as it sounds like a talking child. But it's not just talking, but rather responding to questions that are asked by staff. While this fact alone makes it stranger, it's the following video that further adds to the weirdness of this incident. Only a few days ago, before this incident, a different employee captured this.
Do it again. I'm shaking. Jesus Christ. Come on. You can do it. Move it. Come on, move it. What the f? Stop. Stop. Move it, come on.
The guy clearly don't know what he
Can
wants.
you knock it down?
Move it, stop. Move it, stop.
You can knock it down, come on. Y'all, come on. Y'all, that box is f***ing moving. I can't even say this right. Come on. Stop. Nope. 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 We're done. We're done.
A box seemingly moves on its own, as if someone was nudging it towards the edge. Having no clue as to how it could have fallen, they walk away in disbelief. This occurrence, coupled with the child's voice, has led staff to believe that the clinic is haunted. They can't help but think that the spirit of a child is haunting their workplace. As with most videos, it isn't certain as to what exactly was captured in these two clips. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
This one I will leave to you.
No. I don't know. I'm always it's weird. Let's say it's weird that things are falling from the shelves on their own. But asking a ghost to move something and the ghost is doing whatever you want, this is kind of I don't know. Maybe ghosts are like this, but it's hard to know. It's hard to say. I would say this one is for me.
The Ouija boards work like that. They move, if they are true.
I'm in the middle. I don't know.
What do we do in this case?
Go to that. This is the first time we don't know if the ghost was detected. So it's a very interesting case. So let's leave it like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't know. Let us know. What do you think?
Yes.
On the night of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house. She was upstairs, getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you, that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children. This is her footage. Watch.
Be careful. It's me, Snoopy. Be careful, don't fall.
Now Veronica writes that she didn't hear the screams on camera till much later. It was only after playing the footage from the cam that she heard it. According to her, a woman's voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress. She doesn't think that it came from outside, considering that the voice echoes within the walls of her home. How she didn't hear this when it happened baffles her, but the fact that it came from downstairs where her child was alone makes her feel very unsettled. Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge, hoping that it doesn't happen again.
Was she in the same room that the kid that was on the camera?
No, she was watching with the camera.
And what? She started to watch this video again, and then she found out that there was some noise, right? Like she was saying that I'm kind of lost of the situation, because she was claiming that after she watched the video, because she wasn't there, but I understand she was watching her son if he's fine, right? Because this camera is for the live camera that you are upstairs with your other kid, and you are watching the other one that it's fine. So in which moment she heard that this woman's voice, like the scream, while she was watching Clive, her son, or after she was talking about watching again the video, right? I don't know. I just, to be honest, a bit lost in the story. Because I could imagine that if she would be watching it live and the right moment was happening and she knew that the kid is there, and then she heard
But she didn't react. I don't think that she heard that. But how?
when she heard that,
I don't know.
so she's watching in a free time again the videos from the day.
Yeah, it's weird. To me, it's like I don't know. That was from some movie that she was watching from TV. I don't know.
Might be also.
Oh, no ghost detected
this time.
On a Thursday afternoon, somewhere in Texas, a woman named Kiki Clements begins to freak out. She tries her best to keep calm, but considering what just happened, she just can't. Something very strange had just occurred in her backyard, and so she records this video on the off chance that no one would believe her. Even before this, there were countless times when she knew that something wasn't right with her home, particularly the small shed in the back.
The light is off. Everything is super tight locked.
Despite being vacant or deprived of any tenants, her dog Dutch would always stare at the shed. There hasn't been a time when Dutch would not look at the space. Whenever she does, it's with complete focus. As Kiki states, she's always locked in, looking at something that doesn't appear to be there. Now Kiki definitely finds this strange, but it never occurred to her that something spooky would ever happen until recently. On a certain day, while playing with her dog out in the back, the door to the shed suddenly flings open. Terrified beyond belief, she cautiously walks over and records this video. Take a look.
That was hella weird. There's literally no way that door just opened by itself. Y'all, like, I really don't get freaked out, but that really just... That door has a keypad lock on it. Like, and it's actually hard to get in. Dutch, where are you going? Don't leave me.
It's Texas! Where's your gun?
Oh, yes.
Come on.
There's like... What? Why did you just jump like that? Why did... Baby! Y'all, do you see her? What the f is going on?
Maybe the gun is inside this small house.
It's unclear why, but Dutch is looking at a certain spot behind the door. Clearly, no one is there, given that no feet or shoes are seen below the doorframe when Kiki approaches the shed. If no one is there, then what is? It doesn't seem obvious, but one thing that many viewers have pointed out, which freaked out Kiki upon realizing, is the fact that Dutch is looking past the door's height. Whatever is there, according to viewers, must be tall. Considering that Kiki thinks something supernatural had occurred, she believes that something was actually there that only Dutch could see. To this day, her dog continues to look at the space as if scared by something that can't be seen.
I would say that Dutch is not the best security dog I've ever seen in my life. But she's sweet. Or he's sweet. I'm not very convinced because the doggy, like, it's of course always weird that the dog is pointing at one place, but the doggy seemed to be the one that's kind of scared of a lot of stuff. But this thing about pointing in one specific place, it's weird, I would say. Yeah.
Yes.
It's weird.
I kind of believe in those invisible stealth entities, not necessarily ghosts, but maybe aliens. I don't know. But we saw this video in Las Vegas, for example, with this shadow figure, and there are a lot of things like that. I don't know. I'll give a thumbs up to this one.
Me too.
Ghost
detected.
On April 28th of 2023, a very short video was posted by a security guard who was entrusted with safeguarding an isolated area during the nighttime. Needless to say, after what happened that night, they no longer worked the night shift. It isn't certain if this incident had solely been responsible for why they stopped working late at night, but based on the footage captured by the following CCTV camera, this may just be the reason. It's late at night when this is captured.
Burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu. Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
Now the night guard hadn't noticed anything strange until looking at a live transmission of the surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure standing a few feet away from his post. Naturally, he walks outside to interrogate the individual, but he wasn't able to because apparently they just disappear. They, or it, just seemingly floats away before dissipating into thin air. Something had obviously been there, but what exactly was seen is unknown. Whether a person or something else, this footage continues to baffle the night guard, who has no clue as to who or what was seen that night.
This one will be very fast. Verdict. Ghost detected.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's very credible to me because first it's a CC camera, and you know, he saw something back then, and then he checked the images later on. So I think it's
Yeah, it
very
looks
credible.
very credible, right?
Let's ghost for the number one.
Yes. Last but not least.
On April 30th of 2024, a hotel situated in the countryside of Latin America had shared a video of something pretty strange. The hotel in question is known as Hotel
Latin
Huchtepec,
America.
and although not many people come
Very
here,
good,
employees often clean up rooms in which no one had
very
occupied.
exact
They would
location
enter a
even.
room and find the whole space entirely disheveled. Given how frequent this happens, the idea of a burglar having ransacked the place no longer seems likely. The space would be rearranged, but nothing would be missing. Although highly unusual, this next video might just be the strangest incident. One day, an employee had been told by a coworker that somebody was inside a room that shouldn't have any guests. Curious to see if anyone was actually there, they record this video and capture this.
Irma me dijo que se veía una persona en la habitación 30 y le dije no, y me dice, ¿está ocupada? Le digo no, se desocupó en la mañana y no hay nadie. Yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que si es cierto, se ve como que si alguien se estuviera asomando en la ventana. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa, vamos a ver qué hay ahí, pero se supone que no hay nada y sigue ahí viéndose. Aquí más cerquita, sí, miren, ahí se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué se ve.
Upon getting closer, a face is seen at the window. It appears to stay in place without moving an inch, making this even more uncanny than it already is. Although some viewers have implied that this is a person, others believe that it's anything but. Its appearance is similar to that of something out of nightmares. After checking around, the mysterious figure is no longer there. Somehow, they had vanished before a sudden noise scares the living daylights out of the employee. Now only so much is known about this incident, but like always, you be the judge on what occurred here. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
Do I need to explain that this is just an optical illusion created by some reflection or something like that? Do I need to?
For sure not for me. And as you are wisies, you don't have to hear the explanation also, because we all know that, right?
So, no ghost detected
this time.
But of course, if you don't agree, leave the comments. Also, like the video if you like.
Of course, and subscribe to our channel, please. Then you will help us to reach to more people, and that will be great.
Road to 1 million.
Are you in?
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe also to Bizarre Bob. And see you next time.
See you.
Ciao, ciao.
Blah, blah, blah.